Hickok 45 here, and I'm about to do something I enjoy about as much as anything when it comes to firearms, a big game hunt, and especially with a 45-70, and especially with a lever gun. So yeah, the Model 95, we've not done a big game hunt with it. The Marlin JM model 1895 Cowboy. You've seen it, I hope, in the first video, and I think even a chapter 2. But we've not gone big game hunting. How can you have a 45-70 that has not been on a big game hunt? Kind of, well, that is not why the cartridge was invented, but anyway, that's what it was used for a great deal. So we always start out with a hit on the gong. Let's see if we can hit it. If we can't, we're in big trouble to start off with, aren't we? Wow, that thing kicks. All right, we'll have to get our brass, those big old pieces of brass, and before we shoot any animals, and I'm just going to suffer the recoil for you all. This gun's lighter than I remember. Yeah. All right, let's pop some animals, and let me get it against my shoulder. It doesn't actually hurt my shoulder, but I've got to keep my finger in the right place. I'm going to start on the left. Yeah, that buffalo, or that, what is it? It's a hog, low left. See if I can pop him. Woo! Boy, get there fast. I'm going up the row there. Woo! I think, yeah, I'm gonna go back down below the barrel. Woo! I usually take that hanging buffalo down just so you are not confused. That's a hanging target. He's not really a part of the big game hunts. He'd probably like to be. That turkey. And I'll tell you what, there's no question about him going over. Oh, we're finally empty. I can't make up a story about, oh, I think I hit that one, he just didn't fall. Yeah, that's not likely. So we're gonna load him up again. This is a big game hunt. If you're brand new to the channel, we do these every now and then. The rules are we start on the gong, we end on the gong, we knock all the animals over, okay? And with whatever it takes, and as long as it doesn't take 100 rounds, and that's the game. We don't shoot the other stuff, we just shoot the big game over there. So, a little education for you there. It's one of my favorite endeavors. I always love these. It's so much fun, especially with a favorite cartridge and rifle. And before we get too far afield too, I want to remind you about atmex.com. Check the description for links, the Hickok 45 favorites page, and the atmex.com link. They're a precious, online precious metals dealer. Highly reputable. You can't go wrong with them. They always, well, I'm sure they've made a mistake somewhere. Nobody's perfect, but it's hard to find one. They send you what you order. They do a great job. A lot of credibility there. Appreciate their help. And put some of this ammo in there. There we go. All right. Yeah, really, I mean, this is not a gun review, but I like this gun. But something to keep in mind, if you're buying a 45-70, you might pick up something in a gun shop that's light and handy. But when you put rounds in it and fire it, it might hit you a little harder than the net port too. I noticed that so much. I'm not recoil sensitive, but I have a couple or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 big, heavy 45-70s, and there is a difference. All right, Mr. Piggy in the low right. Have I missed yet? I haven't, have I? So I need to miss so I break the ice. Otherwise, there's too much pressure on me. Get that turkey up there. Oh, there we go. Now I broke the ice. I think that went right over his back. So yeah, I need a 6 o'clock hold. All right. You know what? I'm gonna do something different. In that row of turkeys, I'm gonna take out that pig first. Out over him. Gotta hold her down. Those turkeys are really heavy, and we're out of ammo. The turkeys are especially heavy, and so when you see one go down like that with authority, you know it's being hit hard, no doubt about it. So this 300 grain, you can see the box there. I've heard people talk about hunting deer with this round. It's 300 grain jacketed soft point, and whether it's Federal or any brand, I don't know. But how it just, you don't have deer running off when you shoot one of these, you hunt with one of these. I don't hunt, I can't speak from experience, but I can imagine. All right. Just like I was saying, I can't claim I hit something and it just didn't fall. All right, you turkeys. All right, piggy out there by yourself. Oh boy, hit some hard. All right, let's go up on the row, pick up that pig. I knew, went over it. I knew it when I pulled the trigger. So why did I do it? There we go. Well, I'll tell you what, this ought to knock over that buffalo. How's that? Not very original, is it? Hunting buffalo with a 45-70. I believe that's been done for a century or two or three. Well, century and a half. How's that? I've got a little turkey up there. Let's not shoot over it. Flinch. I don't know why I feel like this thing is beating me up today so badly. Maybe it's because it's a little chilly and it's hurting my fingers and everything. All right. Maybe a 45-70 was kind of designed to hunt, or at least these 300 grain rounds. It wasn't really meant for somebody to stand and shoot 100 of them. Well, I guess I shouldn't load too many, right? I should have counted here. That should be enough. Unless I missed that turkey a few more times. All right. Okay. Let's get a good shot on him. Yeah. All right, Mr. Ram. And old Mr. Bison. Let's take you over. Boom! And one on the gong for good measure. Let's see, and make sure I got them all. Yeah. Ring the gong. We've got one left. I'm going to rack him out. Yeah. Okay. Woo! So, big game hunt. Got all the game. Going to be good eating tonight because they're all down. And the old firearm, all the misses were explainable. All right. I could adjust the sight a little bit for those. I shoot a lot of 400 grain rounds through it, and those are 300 and they're very fast. And they shoot just a tad maybe higher, and so my sights are set maybe a little bit more for the 405 grain bullet. so I just won't adjust them probably. Just need to make sure I'm down there with a 6 o'clock hold, like right on the stem of the turkey, for example, down near the bottom of it at this distance, in order to pop it in the body, is what it appears. So I got high, a little high on a few of the animals, but great rifle. I like it. I will say it's not a great joy to fire it that many times that quickly, but it's a nice gun. And whatever in recoil you get, it's made up for in just handiness to carry, because it's just not very heavy. Very, very convenient. Packs a big wallop, holds a lot of ammo. So anyway, great for a big game hunt. And I'm glad y'all came by. Appreciate you supporting the people that support us, and coming around to enjoy shooting. Yeah, lots of fun, isn't it? Life is good.
Oh yeah, that's better. This is a great gun for defense. Oh hey, didn't see you guys there. While I've got you here, I want to remind you of our friends over at Talon Grips and Ballistol. Talon Grips makes grips, can you believe it, for all different types of firearms. You can get rough texture or more of a rubberized texture. Just sticks right on there. You know, really affordable, really cool option to improve the grip for your handguns or rifles. So please check them out at talongungrips.com. You'll be glad you did. And also Ballistol. Dad has been using Ballistol for many years. It's a cleaner and a lubricant, and it's non-toxic. It works really great, and we're happy to have them on board since it's been a part of our shooting endeavor for a very long time. So go to ballistol.com, talongungrips.com. And also, while you're out there, I'm juggling all these things here. Also, while you're on the internet, please do check out our other social media like Hickok45 on Facebook. There's also Hickok45 on Twitter, The Real Hickok45 on Instagram. There's a John_Hickok45 on Instagram where I do some things. There's Hickok45.com. You can find us also on Gunstreamer. So check out all that stuff and then watch more videos.